Let's start sitting today. So just whatever comfortable sitting position you like for the time being, as long as you can sit up tall. And just take a few deep breaths, trying to breathe as deep into your body as you possibly can. Letting your whole abdomen fill with air. And lungs empty first. Diaphragm pushes the last little bit of air out last. And then we'll start to move the arms as well. Inhale to reach the arms up. Shoulders are down, but arms stretch. Exhale, let them float down to the mat. Inhale, lift the arms. Take your whole breath to get there. And exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. And then starting to move the head a little bit as well. Inhale to lift the arms and lift the nose a little. Maybe look up at the sky if it feels okay. Exhale, arms come down, nose leads your head to tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, arms and nose up. Exhale, arms and nose down. Once more, inhale, up. Exhale, down. And then inhale the arms up, head can just come to neutral. And this time on your exhale, when the arms come down, let yourself round a little bit in the upper back, curve in. Inhale the arms up, just coming to a neutral spine. Exhale, little curl in. And one more time, inhale up. Exhale, curl. Tuck your hands or fists in towards your thighs, just in front of the creases of your glutes. See if you can lift up your hips right away. You can use your feet or ankles maybe to give you a little support. And then lower back down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms down, little curl in. Coming up to neutral spine. Inhale, arms to a T. Open the palms. Exhale, palms face down, curl the upper back. Inhale, open if you want to come to neutral spine or a little bit further, that's up to you. Exhale, curl in. Once more, inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Tuck your hands or fists underneath your hips, just in front of the hip creases. Again, see if you can lift your hips up. And let them settle down. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, twist over to the right. Looking over your right shoulder, letting your spine get taller with every inhale. And twisting just a little bit more on your exhales. But a gentle twist. Come back to center. Inhale the arms to T. Palms open. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. And exhale, curl. Still remembering to really use your abs, even though this is mostly in the upper back. Come to neutral spine, hands or fists underneath the hips again. Lift up the hips if you can. And release. And switch the cross of your legs, because we've been sitting like that for a while, and we probably should have switched the cross already. Oops. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, a little twist over to the left. Looking behind left shoulder, very gentle twist. Feeling the space between each one of your vertebral discs. And we'll unravel, come back to center. Inhale, arms to T, palms facing up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. One more, inhale to open. And exhale, curl. And hands or fists underneath the hips, just right in front of the hip creases. Lift up the hips if you can. Try and get that round in the upper back. And release. And then we'll come to all fours, because we haven't done that in a couple of classes. A little bit of cat-cow. See if you can keep it mostly in the upper back. So still going to tilt the pelvis, still going to do a full cow to start as you inhale. Exhaling to cat back. Really try and feel like you're pressing the mat away from you and lifting up your upper thoracic spine. Inhale to cow. Letting your spine just very gently come into it. Exhale to cat. Use your abs, but still keep it in the upper thoracic spine, upper back. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And then we'll take it to plank. So walk your hands a little bit forward, coming onto whichever plank version you like. Inhale to lift your right foot straight up back. Exhale, tap it out to the side of your mat. Inhale, lift the right foot. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, lift your left foot straight up. Exhale, tap it off to the side of your mat. Inhale, lift your left foot. Exhale, set it down. Bear walk up to the front of your mat. Keep your shoulders over your wrists. See if you can get a little bit more into a handstand position, like you want to kick up. We're not actually going to, but see how close you can get. Maybe lift a foot or another foot, trying to get your hips a little closer to that handstand, just putting a little bit more weight onto the shoulders right away. Whew. And then walk both feet underneath you, coming into our little crouch. Inhale to rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees to swing your arms. Inhale to reach. And exhale, bend your knees to fold or crouch. Inhale to plank. And exhale to lower. Inhale, little baby cobra lift. Exhale to release. Inhale to plank. And on your exhale, just hold. Inhale, lift that right foot again. Exhale, tap it out to the side. Inhale to lift that right foot. And exhale, bring it back to center. Left side, inhale, left foot up. Exhale, tap it out. Inhale to lift. Exhale to back plank. And bear walk up to the front of your mat again. More dogs. Hello. Lost track of where we were. Oh, so cute. Anyways, walk up to the front of your mat. We'll just... That's dedication, especially when there's a dog around. Inhale to come all the way up. We'll just reset. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees, inhale to reach. And exhale, bend the knees all the way down to fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. And exhale, bear walk up to the front of your mat. And get your feet underneath. Inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, bend your knees. Inhale to swing the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees for real down to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank, and this time exhale, step your right foot up to your low lunge. Put your left foot down. Inhale, lift the arms, just coming into our low crescent. And exhale, let the arms come down. And jump switch. Or shuffle, slide, whichever you prefer. Right now, inhale to come up to your low lunge here. And exhale, hands down. Jump switch or slide, whichever you prefer, to get that right foot in front. And then just step it back. Lower your knees if you like. Inhale for your plank, hold, and then exhale to lower. Sorry, I forgot to tell you to breathe. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, back up to plank. And this time, exhale, left foot up. Right knee down, inhale to come up to your low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Slide or jump switch. Left knee down, inhale, rise up to your low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. And jump switch, or slide. Just hold that plank for a sec and then let your left foot come back down. Inhale in your plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. And exhale, bear walk to the front of your mat. Really use your abs, feel your core. Almost want to come up into a handstand for a moment. Get a little bit more weight on those arms. Lift a leg maybe. Don't actually kick up. This is not a secure location. And then bring your feet underneath you. Inhale to come all the way up. Stretch the arms. And exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees to swing your arms up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. And exhale, step right foot up. This time coming into high lunge. Inhale to bring the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to the mat. Jump switch or slide. Inhale to come up to your left side lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Jump switch again. This time if you want to, you can put your knee down and rise up from low lunge to high lunge. It's totally up to you, or you can go straight to high lunge. So if you're coming from low lunge, you're coming with your knee down and then just lifting the knee. Yeah. And then hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift your right foot right behind you. In your three-legged plank, exhale, tap it out to the side. Inhale, lift that right foot. Exhale, release. And slowly lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. And exhale, left foot comes up. Coming up to our high lunge, inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to the mat. Slide or jump switch. Right foot forward, inhale, rise up to your high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Slide or jump switch. Your preferred version if you want to just do high lunge again or come from the low lunge. Inhale to lift your arms all the way up. If you're coming from low lunge, straighten that back knee, coming to high lunge. Really feel that hip flexor stretch. And then hands to the mat. Same thing on this side. Inhale to lift that left foot straight out behind you. Three-legged plank. Exhale, tap it out to the side. Inhale, lift the left foot back to center. And exhale, setting it down. Slow bear crawl to the front of the mat, or you can like actually crawl if you're starting to get tired already. Totally up to you. Coming into our pretend handstands. Really pressing in with every single bit of your fingertips and trying to dial your pinkies out. Trying to get a little bit of that rotation in the shoulders. And then bring your feet underneath you. Inhale to rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees, swing your arms, inhale to reach. Bend your knees, exhale, fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. And exhale, right foot steps up. Coming up to high lunge, inhale, lift the arms, reach. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, back to high lunge. And exhale, hands to the mat. Jump switch. I know it's not that cold, but I just love doing them. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, back through high lunge. And exhale, hands to the mat. This time, left foot's gonna go straight back to your three-legged plank. Inhale, lift the left foot behind you. Exhale, tap it out to the side of your mat. Inhale to lift the left foot. And exhale, set it down. Inhale, find your core. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. And exhale, step your left foot up. Inhale, coming up to high lunge. And exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale through high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Slide or jump switch. Right foot forward, inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. And same thing on this side. Inhale that right foot back to three-legged plank. Exhale, tap it out to the side. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower the leg. Inhale, find your core. And exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, little baby cobra lift. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. And exhale, slow bear walk up to the front of your mat. Come into your fake, almost handstand. You just do a three-legged dog at this point too. Depends on the slipperiness of your footwear today. And then walk your feet underneath you, this time out to the sides of the mat, coming into our malasana, coming into our squat. Just feeling where your squat is today. Maybe move a little bit if you want to. And then from here, make sure your toes are right at the edge of your mat. We're gonna rise up out of our squat. Try not to use your hands. If you need to, that's okay. If you feel like it's too much for your knees, then you can absolutely use your hands, lift your hips, and come up from there. Or you can give yourself a little bit of a bounce. Inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. And I think that's water break. All right, inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, settle back into your chair. You can bring your hands in front of your chest if you already know that they're gonna start getting sore. Totally up to you, or challenge yourself as long as you can. Right foot is gonna come back first, stepping back to high lunge. I forgot to inhale to reach. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Inhale, reach your left arm forward. Come into your extended side angle right away. Stretching out the whole right side of your body. Maybe open up the chest a little bit. Open up the palm towards the sky. And then turn it in. Palm facing down, reaching forward. On your next inhale, come back up to warrior two. This time, straighten the front knee, shift your hips back towards the back of your mat. Reach forward with your left hand and come into your triangle pose. I'm just trying to see how that right side feels today. Bend your front knee, inhale to come up to your warrior two. Exhale, just hold, reach with your fingers. Inhale to high lunge. And exhale, step forward to your chair. Inhale, rise up onto the toes if you would like. And exhale, let your heels back down. Inhale, step your left foot back to your high lunge. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with your right hand. And exhale, come into your extended side angle, just feeling that stretch on the left side now. Maybe open up the arm, turn the palm towards the sky. And then bring the palm to face back down towards the ground. Reach that arm a little bit further overhead if you can. On your next inhale, come back to warrior two. And then straighten your front knee, shift your hips toward the back. Reach forward again with your right hand, this time coming into your triangle pose. It's okay if it's not quite all the way there yet. We're getting into it a little fast. Bend your front knee, inhale to warrior two. Exhale, reach with your fingers in opposite directions. Inhale to high lunge. And exhale to chair. Inhale, rise up onto the toes if you like. And exhale, settle back down. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach your whole body. And exhale, hands to heart. Give yourself a couple shoulder circles if you already need it. Or if you don't, if you just like shoulder circles, it's fine. And again, we'll inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale, settle back down into your chair. It can be a small chair, wherever your arms are is okay. Inhales to step the right foot back to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. This time, reach forward with the left hand and then up and back into our peaceful warrior. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with the left hand. Exhale into extended side angle. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. Straighten your front knee, shift the hips toward the back. Lean forward as you inhale and reach with that left hand. Exhale, come into your Trikonasana. Bend your front knee, inhale, come up to warrior two. And exhale, hold. Inhale to high lunge. And exhale to chair. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Exhale, back down to chair. Whoops. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Take another couple shoulder circles if you need them, or full arm circles. So we have another couple rounds still. And then we'll inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, back down to chair. Left foot this time. Inhale, step back to high lunge. Right foot should be forward. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with your right hand. Exhale into your extended side angle. Inhale to warrior two. Straighten the front knee. Shift your hips back, reach forward as you exhale into your triangle. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, hold as we realize we forgot something in this side, but we're not going back, that's okay. You're not crazy, I forgot, sorry. Inhale to high lunge. And exhale to chair. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. And exhale, settle back down. Inhale, reach the arms, straighten the legs. Exhale, hands to heart. We have a couple more rounds, so we'll try to do them more properly. Inhale, swing the arms and reach. Exhale, chair. Right foot, inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward, up and back. Peaceful warrior on this first side again. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, extended side angle, right arm overhead. Inhale to warrior two. Straighten your front knee, shift your hips, reach forward as you exhale to triangle. Bend your front knee as you inhale to warrior two. This time, straighten the front knee, reach forward, up and back, extended triangle. I forgot our breath, so we'll just bend that front knee, inhale to warrior two. Exhale, hold. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale to chair. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Exhale, settle back down. Inhale to straighten the legs, reach the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Couple shoulder or arm circles if you need them. And we'll do left side. So inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale to chair. Inhale, left foot steps back to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reach forward, up and back, peaceful warrior on this side. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with that right arm, and exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the front knee, shift the hips, reach forward as you exhale into your triangle. Bend the front knee, inhale to warrior two. Straighten the front knee, reach forward, up and back, exhale, reverse triangle. Bend your front knee as you inhale, come to your warrior two, exhale, hold. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale to chair. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Exhale, release. Inhale to straighten the knees, reach the arms. And exhale, hands to heart. Shoulder or arm circles here. Also, if I forget to tell you to breathe and you need to breathe, you don't have to breathe when I tell you. You can take multiple breaths on the poses, because sometimes I breathe lots or little, and I forget where I've breathed when I'm talking. So, just in case, y'all don't have to hold your breath for me. Okay. Inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale to chair. Right foot stepping back. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward, up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. This time as you exhale, extended side angle. Inhale to warrior two. Straighten the front knee, reach forward as you exhale to your triangle. Bend the front knee, inhale, warrior two. Straighten the front knee, reach forward, up and back as you exhale, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, coming into your warrior two as you inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale to high lunge. And exhale to chair. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Exhale, let the heels come back down. Right away, step your left foot back as you inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Reach forward, up and back as you inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale into your extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the front knee, reach forward as you exhale into your triangle. Bend your front knee, inhale to warrior two. Straighten the front knee, reach forward, up and back as you exhale, reverse triangle. And bend your front knee as you inhale to warrior two. Exhale to hold. Inhale to high lunge. And exhale to chair. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Exhale, whoops, settle them down. Inhale to reach all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Right away, bend your knees, swing your arms. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chosen plank on the right side. So on your forearm, fist, hand, whichever version you prefer, we're gonna hold for 10 seconds today. If you need to switch in the middle of it, that's okay. You can absolutely switch your form of plank. And we're gonna shift through to the left side chosen plank. Try and do the same one you did on the first side, but if you need to drop down and do a different version, that's also okay. And shifting back towards a regular plank, and hold here, 20 seconds. If you need to put your knees down or switch to another version, totally okay. If you're using an open palm, remember to really dig in with those fingertips. Try and dial the pinkies out to activate your external rotators of the shoulders. And then let your knees come down. Tuck your elbows in, slowly lower all the way down. Inhale to little cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press back up to plank. My elbows just cracked. And exhale, bear walk up to the front of your mat. Get your feet underneath you. Inhale to rise all the way up. exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees, swing your arms, inhale to reach. Exhale, settle back into your chair. Right foot stepping back, inhale to high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. This time we're going to keep it low, trying to shift towards our side lunge at the back of your mat. So it's up to you if you want to just switch your knees and immediately go down, or if you want to try and get as low as you can and challenge your hips, moving through yonder awkward Smeagol squat here. If you've made it to our side lunge, use your hands to walk yourself over to the other side, lifting the hips up high. Side lunge on the left. And back the way we came, side lunge on the right. And coming back all the way up, we're gonna head all the way to our right leg sticking out straight. If we remember, I don't think we did that one last week, so we'll go slowly. So coming up first to your wide-legged stance, we're gonna come through our horse position here. Inhale to rise up, lifting the arms. Exhale, straighten the legs. Turn your toes so that your left feet toes are facing the front of your mat. Coming into our warrior two. From here, we will shift to our high lunge. You might need to scoot your back foot in a little bit or take it in multiple steps, because this is where we're going to rise up onto that left foot, and your right foot is going to come all the way in front and kick out. We're going to do this multiple times, so. And then let your right foot settle down, wiggle out, get any kinks out, whatever you need to do. We're going to do the same side again. So inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, settle into your chair. Stepping the right foot back, inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Shift your weight however you prefer to come into your side lunge down on the right. Breath doesn't necessarily matter for that one, not in this class. And use your hands to walk yourself over to the left. Side lunge on the left. Side lunge on the right. And from here, coming into our wide-legged forward fold. Bend your knees, lift your arms, inhale, coming into your horse. Exhale, straighten the legs. Shift your left toes so that they point towards the front of your mat. Inhale to your warrior two. Exhale to hold. Inhale through high lunge. And exhale, step onto that left foot. Kick your right foot out. Really reach with the heel. Yeah, keep your balance. Try and keep your right hip dropped a little bit. There's a tendency to want to lift it up. Whew, and let the right foot down. Walk it out. Dance it out, disco it out, whatever you need. And we're gonna go to the left side. So we did right side twice, we're gonna do left side twice too. So you have a chance. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale to chair. Left foot, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Whatever your preferred method for getting into your side lunge on the left side, I'm not going to be fussy about it. Might be different than right side, that's totally okay. And then use your hands to lift your hips, walk yourself over to your side lunge on the right. And walk back, side lunge on the left. And then coming through our wide-legged forward fold, so straightening up those knees. Then bend the knees as you inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, straighten the knees. Turn your right foot so your toes point towards the front of your mat. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, hold. Inhale to high lunge. And exhale, stepping forward onto that right foot, kicking your left leg out, reaching with the left heel. Whew. Keeping our left hip a little bit dropped, looking at something that is not moving. And let the left foot down. Dance, wiggle, walk, party, jive. I don't even know how to jive. And then we do it again. Inhale to lift the arms up. Exhale to chair. Left foot, inhale, step it back to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Try and inhale as you come into your side lunge at the back of your mat. Adjust your stance as needed. And then use your hands to walk over to the right. And walk yourself back to the left. Coming through our wide-legged forward fold, we'll set ourselves up. And then inhale to bend the knees, reach the arms up as we come into our strong horse pose. Exhale, straighten the knees. Turn your right foot to face the front of your mat. Inhale into your warrior two. Exhale to hold. Inhale to high lunge. And again, stepping onto that right foot, kicking your left leg out as you exhale. Try and hold. If your leg doesn't get fully straight, if it has to be a little bent, totally okay. But try. And then settle it down. Walk it out a little bit. Yeah, lose a layer. And when you're ready, coming back to the front-ish of your mat. Okay, inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale to chair. Stepping back with your right foot, inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward to the left hand, up and back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with the left hand. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale to warrior two. This time stepping your back foot in a little bit of half moon practice. If you would like to just do a very quick hop up, whoop, and then settle back down. Just a quick one. Coming back to our warrior two, inhale to reach. And exhale, stepping onto your left foot all the way to the front. We're gonna skip the high lunge portion. If you need to go through the high lunge, that is also okay. This is just like a lot of good hip stuff if you can twist. And release. Inhale to lift the arms up. Exhale to chair. Left foot, inhale, step it back to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reach forward, up and back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with the right hand. Exhale into extended side angle. Inhale to warrior two. And again, stepping that back foot up a little bit. Coming into a little half moon on this side, just see what you've got. And then step it right back. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, hold. No, I lied. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale to the front of your mat. Come onto your right foot. Kick out your left leg. Hold it for a moment if you can. Woo. And release the legs. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale to chair, or you can have your hands right in front. Totally up to you. Right foot stepping back. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Step your back foot in a little bit. Coming into your half moon, just a quick little pop on this left foot. See what you got. And let that foot come back down. Inhale, warrior two. And this time reaching forward as you come into your extended side angle. This time get your hand down to the mat. legit half moon practice. Or you can come from standing. If you prefer standing, you can still do that one. But now's the time to grab a block. Make sure you have your foot appropriately spaced from your hand. You want your hand about a foot in front of your foot and a little bit off to the pinky toe side. Yeah. Whoop. Whoop. I think we're on a little bit of a hill, so it's not perfect, but feeling okay at the hip? Okay. It's come along from the first class. It's improving. It's a compliment. Imagine how stable you would be if you had a coffee table or something to hold on to at home while you did that. Can't recommend it. Yeah. Okay. Good.
When I'm trying to do it in that direction and I see you guys, it's nice when I do just look at the bushes. So I do, sorry that you're in the middle. It's easier to when you look.
Turn whichever way you need to turn. If you need to drag your mat off to the yonder beyonds of the park to get some privacy, that's okay.
Are we going to do on that side next?
We will go to that side in a minute. You can totally do that if you want to. I'm just a guide, but you can take your own path. Okay. So back to our, well, actually, let's go through high lunge. So left leg is forward. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. And bring your right foot all the way through. You might want to scoot your left foot back a little bit because we're going to head back to our second pose. So bringing that right foot through. Try and keep it lifted. Keep your core engaged. You're coming through a little bit of that crunch with that rounded upper back here. Look at that. Magical. And then sitting back. We've skipped the ab portion today, but I think there's a lot going on outside. More chair? Okay, will do. So coming into your Eka Hasta Bhujasana or elephant trunk. So get your hands or fists underneath your hips, just a little bit in front of your hip crease. Find your femoral bone, the greater trochanter, that bony bit that sticks out there, and try and get your wrist in line or just a little bit in front, because that's usually where I put mine. And then that way when I lift up, I go my hips will come up relatively straight, but my back will curl out. And that's how I get the space to lift myself. If you have really good posture, you might not be able to lift up. That's staff pose. Yeah, this is totally different. Or if you want to just hang out here and work on your hip mobility, or lie down and stretch your glutes, excellent time for that. Totally up to you. Take a nap, unless you're awake now. Are we still feeling it more in the arms? Arms are doing okay? Yeah. It's looking pretty good.
It's feeling a lot better, actually. It feels different. I don't know if it's getting anywhere, but it just feels a bit stronger.
Yeah, I do recommend taking the shoes off.
The other shoe is like a counterweight. Take that off too.
It doesn't feel like it's a lot of weight, but it is. Yeah, it just throws you. Yeah. Yeah. Just love yourself. Love your leg. Love your glutes. If you want to lie down and do some core work here, if you're not feeling the elephant trunk pose and you feel like your abs need some more, A+, give her. You know the exercises by now. Hey. Oh!
Go down the hill, that makes sense.
That was amazing.
That was not as good as last week.
Oh, yeah.
Try and lift a little more with the outside of your thigh, because I think that engagement is just coming in a little bit more on the inside. Your body's just naturally using these muscles a little bit more, and that's probably why your leg is shifting. So if you try and focus a little more on using the outside, maybe even rotate your foot or leg a little bit more in,
Yeah, okay.
because I think it's coming a little bit out and then it's sliding. Engage the adductors of your bent leg, but try and leave this one more in the quads. I know you're doing different things, it's hard.
The other side's better.
Well then, speaking of, heading back the way we came, scoot towards the front-ish of your mat. Left foot on your mat, right leg is currently straight. Currently, we'll see. If you need to scoot back in whatever way you need to, I'm like, whatever, however you manage to get there, but lifting up first onto that left foot, holding right foot out, a little bit more quad engagement, woohoo, why not? And then bending the right leg, keeping the right foot lifted as you bring it all the way back. And step it into your high lunge. Inhale to reach up. And exhale to chair. Left leg, inhale, high lunge. Oop, twisty a little bit. Exhale, warrior two. I forgot entirely what we did on the first side. I think we did a little extended side angle, did we? So we'll inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side angle. Inhale to warrior two. Step in your back foot. Exhale, just a quick pop into your half moon, just see where your balance is at, and then let that left foot come back down. Inhale to warrior two. And reach forward, this time legitimate half moon practice. Coming down to the mat first, or coming through your standing practice. I think y'all are liking coming up from the ground. No, don't be sorry.
Yeah.
Don't be sorry. Make sure your standing foot, all of your toes are like clawing into the ground.
Yeah, okay. That's a good point.
Because that'll...
My nails, Nori.
That was a little bit more stable at the foot.
Yes, I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
That helped a lot, actually.
Yeah. It's like standing on one leg for anything. You really have to focus on that standing leg, but then we're doing all this other weird stuff with it. If you need to turn around and face the bushes.
I was actually thinking of my point.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was thinking that.
I just don't recommend closing your eyes. That's the only thing. That's an advanced move. That's not bad. That's really good, actually. Yes.
I have like one or two good ones and maybe and then I get tired, but it's
That's okay. The teacher saw it.
yeah. No, it's like,
You just need the bushes. That's it. How's it feeling? Back is doing okay? That part's all good?
oh yeah,
It's just the balance?
Yeah, just the balance.
Yeah.
Twisting in that plane, like
Yeah.
balancing while engaging upwards.
Yeah. And it's a lot of active hip opening on this side, which makes it kind of fun because it's almost counter our other pose where you're using that hip to drive inwards. We're all tired of it now.
no, I'm not tired of it. I'm just switching to the other side though. Just
Yeah, if you want to practice it a little bit more. Yeah, these are the last half moons for the day. So if you want to practice them a little bit more, we've got a little bit of time. If you would prefer to practice half moons than your elephant trunk, you can always,
I have no flexibility, so
yeah.
the elephant's good for me.
It's a similar skill set,
Yeah.
sort of.
So if I ever did actually stretch every day for a week, I might get a better elephant. Yeah. It's so hard though, somehow.
For some people, it will just never be physically available to them, and that's fine. It's just fun.
It is fun.
Because we get to do squats and lunges and stuff.
Why are we doing this? Oh, there.
You're doing it for the chair, which there will be more of, as requested.
I mean, I do love it.
Yeah.
Really warmed me up today.
I know there's not a lot of wide-legged squats in this class. I tried really hard to integrate them.
What am I doing on the ground? I'm not participating. Feels good though.
That's fine. You don't have to.
I think I'm all
Okay. Well, we'll come back to our high lunge. That's how we get into it. Right leg to the top of the mat. Don't.
My legs are empty.
We only have a few more minutes, so if I fall, just keep going without me. Thank you. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Maybe scoot your right foot back a little bit. And then lift your left foot. Keep it lifted off of the mat. Bring it all the way through. Round a little bit in the upper back to give you that space to bring your foot through. Stick it out in front. And then sit back onto your right side. Ta-da! And now we're practicing this one. If you want to. If you still want to stand up and do your half moon, totally okay with that.
Yes, we were just doing this the whole time. Oh, that's an exercise.
Well, now you get to practice left and right again. You don't have to follow along with my evil plans. It's fine.
I'm following.
Oh, my hip just really popped. Yep, there's some sounds happening today. I don't mean to intimidate you, but I thought you were going for it. So I was like really excited.
You should.
I do
Last
go
class
for
you were-
it, but it's not.
Yeah, last class you were really close to it, Mark.
I don't think I was that close.
Yeah, because you
Like-
have the hip strength. Remember Nuri's cue of the
Yeah, I'm trying to get it on the shelf, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to put my hand back over here.
Did it work better with your left foot up?
I don't think so.
Huh?
I'm also probably stiffer today than yesterday or last week because I ran this afternoon.
Ah.
I almost got it on this side. Well, this side is better for me too, Dana. Not good,
Yeah.
but for me, but it's better. I almost had something. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Try and get that foot up before you lift your hips, because it's going to be that weight to try to lift up.
Right.
But if it's already up, it makes it a little bit easier.
Right.
You can also use your yoga block. You can put that leg up on the block, lift your hips, and then see if you can slide off of it, maybe, or maybe you can get your partner to take it away.
Somebody take it away. Put it off this way, maybe.
But even just to give you that support, and then you can try, and you'll be in the proper position to lift that.
Yes, right. Yeah, yeah. That's the best it's been, though. That's for sure. That's as close as I've gotten.
And all of these lessons will be online, so you can practice them as many times as you like.
I would make any noticeable progress, to be honest.
But you have.
I feel like that work we've been, I don't know what we've been doing to work on it, but like whatever the strength is, like the pulling in.
Adductors.
I feel stronger there. Like,
Anything doing on one leg or anything with wide legs. So things like lunges.
Yeah.
Stepping back from chair. All kinds of magical things. Yeah.
Amazing. Huh. I mean, yeah. It's not great, but it's better. Well, in so many.
Better is great, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
And ready to go back the way we came? However briefly. Right foot is on the mat. Left leg is out straight in front of you. This time we're going to come up onto that right foot. So coming into your little crouch first. Lift your left leg up. Keep it lifted. Keep your foot lifted. As you come through, extend it behind you. I'm a little bit too far back. Set it down. Come into your high lunge. Inhale to rise up to your high lunge. Whoop. And exhale to chair, our last chair of the day. And we forgot to do this earlier because we skipped the ab portion today. So very slowly making our way down to the ground. If you're super tired, you can just go ahead and get to the ground and wait for me. But if you want to make it harder on yourself, make it slower. As slow as you possibly can. Keep your weight back in your heels. Keep your glutes really strong and engaged. Until you get all the way down. And sit. Whew. Or roll. Coming to our wide-legged seated position. Tend to the wrists first, maybe. Since we did a lot more wrists today, just pointing and flexing the wrists. Maybe some wrist circles. And then palms forward, turn your fingers so that they point to the ground. Bring your hands down, fingers are pointing towards your legs, and stretch out your forearm flexors. Also a stretch you should be doing every day, particularly if you work at a computer. Or with screwdrivers, lots of cooking, whisking. Yeah, they're hands. I think we've done it a couple. We did it mostly in the Firefly sessions. Yeah, we didn't do it quite so much in this series. Strongly, strongly recommend this for every person at the end of every day. And then release, and you can stretch the backs if you want as well. So palms facing down, turn your fingers towards yourself, backs of the hands coming towards the mat. This side can sometimes be a little bit fussier, so just be gentle. And release. And coming to our active forward fold for the last pose for class. So leaning forward, really engaging with the hamstrings, the adductors. Keeping your core lifted. And then release down to the ground. Hands or forearms, elbows, and coming to our stretch. Remember to rotate your pelvis a little bit forward. Make sure you're not rounding at the lower back. And then slowly coming out of it, coming to our cross-legged position. Right leg in, and then left leg crossed or one foot in front of each other for a little bit of our Kapalbhati Pranayama. So hands on the knees, palms facing down. Hold your knees, hold yourself nice and stable. This time we're going to be doing it through the nose. So inhale in, fill your belly with air, and exhale out, panting through the nose. Feel that crunch in the core. Inhale in through your nose, and really use your abs to push that air out. One more time, inhale in, and exhale out. And then one more time doing the actual breath. This time, instead of just the exhale, panting out, you're going to be doing the inhale and exhale at the same time. So we're going to take a full inhale in, and then inhale, exhale for a count of about 20 seconds. So this time, instead of just pushing out the exhale, you're still going to use your core. You're still going to use that force in the exhales, but you're going to allow yourself the inhale. So it'll be that actual panting in and out. So you're going to really use your core to push out, and then still use your core, use your diaphragm to let that air come in. They're going to be very shallow breaths. They're going to be very quick. They're going to be very small. If you get dizzy before the 20 seconds are up, you can stop. Still the nose. If you feel like you're not okay with this version, you can still do the outward breath a couple of times, but try. So big inhale in, and pant. And release, exhale. It takes some practice. You can just do the staccato exhales as the beginner's version.
Oh, yeah, because you're supposed to be, your inhales are also supposed to be like
Yeah.
and using your, yeah,
Yeah, because most people won't have that force with the inhale. So that's why I like to teach just the exhales as like the practice version. And then, because you're supposed to be breathing in and out at the same rate as long as, usually like 2 minutes is usually where people will go to. We're starting. Whatever speed you can manage. It's supposed to be quick, but if it's a slower version, that's totally okay. Yeah.
Find the resonance frequency of your diaphragm.
Yeah. What's it
First
called?
term on it.
Yeah.
Kapalbhati Pranayama. So breath of fire. Yeah.
I'd rather Google breath of fire than the other one.
Okay, breath of fire. Yeah.
Breath of fire will explain the diaphragm in and out as well.
Yeah, it's literally, you probably can't hear me with my nose so far away. It's literally like the like that kind of breathing, just through your nose. Yeah. So people will have an easier time exhaling out of their mouths. So I teach that one first. And then we do the exhales with the staccato breath through the nose. And then the
That fast, right? Doesn't have to be like that.
It doesn't have to be that fast
Is that the goal?
because you're just learning. The goal is fairly quick. I think the goal is supposed to be like as quick as you can.
Whoa!
So it's all
I
coming
did not
here.
realize that. Okay.
It's supposed to be like very, very fast. Like you're usually sitting. Some people will lie down for it. I think sitting is easier because you'll notice a lot faster when you're sitting if you're about to get dizzy. And then this way you have that like hip connection, you have your posture, your breathing apparatuses are where they should be. And you just breathe as fast as you can, and you're kind of depriving yourself of oxygen during this while getting like just enough. So it's supposed to be very invigorating when you do it at the full length. But again,
Yourself right into workout mode, just with breathing.
yeah. Again, just learning, so whatever breath pace you like, everyone's going to be breathing at different paces, totally okay. If you want to just do the staccato exhales, you can stick to that. Practice at home, no more than 30 seconds, I would say, at a time.
Reminds me of, is that called throat singing? What is that called that indigenous people do?
Yes,
Throat singing?
yes,
Throat, yeah, okay. That's what it reminds me of, kind of, is that, that's what it sounds like to me.
yeah.
Similar muscles, I'm sure.
Well, we all have the same organs, so we've all learned similar ways of dealing with them over time. I can't remember what that's called in evolution.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We'll do our closing breath because we forgot. Got warm and now I'm getting cold again. Inhale to reach the arms up. We'll do 3 of these. Exhale, lion's breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lion's breath. One more, inhale. Exhale. Thank you for practicing with me.